In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with lines in Adobe Illustrator. On the left-hand side of the toolbar, I'm going to choose the option that says Line Segment Tool. If you click on it, your cursor turns into a plus sign, and now I can click and drag and create a straight line in just about any direction that I want. If you'll notice, there's a small gray box that kind of follows my cursor. It tells me exactly how many inches my line is going to be. So if I know I want to create a 5-inch line, I can just slide it to 5 inches, and I can let go, and I know for sure that that line will be exactly 5 inches long. Now, if you look on the right-hand side where there's the Properties toolbar, you'll notice that the width is 4.187 inches and the height is 2.7. Now, where did my 5-inch line go? It is still here, but this Properties panel here is showing you as if it were a box going to where this line is. So that's telling me that the box essentially is 4.187 inches wide by 2.79 inches high. And so you can actually click the 3 little dots below it to change the line segment. Now you see I must have moved it just slightly. It's now 4.998 inches. I can erase that and actually type in 5, press enter, and the line fixed itself to 5, but it was very, very small and not noticeable. So I could change this. If I want a 7-inch line, I just type in the number 7, I press enter, and you'll notice the line grew by 2 inches. It always grows. It puts half the length on one end and half the length on the other, just so you know. And by default, it's probably going to be black in 1 point. Now, if you watch some of my earlier videos, if it's 1 point thickness, it will just etch onto the wood. If it is 0.001 thick, then that means the laser will actually cut through the wood in that particular line. So I can change it to 0.001. I can click on the line segment tool again. All the other lines that I draw afterwards will remember the previous setting. So it'll stay at 1.001 black. I notice that these are kind of faint and difficult to see. There is a small settings that you can change. If you go up to View and click on Preview on CPU, if I click on that, it brings those lines out a little bit easier for me to see on the computer. A couple other really quick things to do with lines. If I select the line tool, if I draw it, it'll move it in any direction. But if I hold the Shift button in, it will lock it into a perfectly straight line, or it'll go at 45 or 90 degree angles. And so that could be very useful if you want a perfectly straight horizontal line or vertical line.